Larry Davis's lawyer claims his client was roughed up by a guard who threatened to lynch him in a cell and make it look like suicide. The correction department says that just isn't true. In fact, Davis is under special watch in an isolated cell to avoid any kind of trouble. Davis was in court today to answer charges he violated his probation. As Bob O'Brien reports, law officials are hoping today was the start of a long series of court appearances.
By tomorrow, 2 separate grand juries here in the Bronx will be hearing evidence against Larry Davis. Today, one of those grand juries started to investigate 4 Bronx homicides attributed to Davis. Tomorrow, a second grand jury panel here will be presented with facts concerning 11 or 12 counts of attempted murder, most of those having to do with police officers Davis is accused of trying to kill while escaping. 9 of those attempted murder charges involved the November 19th shootout in which Davis allegedly wounded 6 cops as he blasted his way out of his sister's Bronx apartment. Davis is also believed to have been one of 3 heavily armed men chased by police from Manhattan to the Bronx, where several shots were fired at the cops before the trio escaped. That chase happened October 30th, the same day Davis and several others allegedly executed 4 drug dealers in an apartment on Southern Boulevard in the Bronx. 10 days ago, a second suspect in the quadruple slayings, 17-year-old Ricardo Burgos of the Bronx, was quietly arrested and charged with taking part in the killings. Davis is also suspected of involvement in the shooting death of yet another drug dealer in the vestibule of a building on West 159th Street in Upper Manhattan. A friend of Davis is under arrest in that killing, which police say may be only one of 3 Manhattan murders in which Davis was involved this year. According to Bronx District Attorney Mario Merola, Davis was part of a loosely formed gang specializing in ripping off and murdering drug dealers. Merola says some members of Davis's gang are still at large.
Are there people who are still in danger, you believe, from other members of, or friends?
I certainly do believe that. If anybody has any idea as to what has taken place in the homicides of the drug people, the attempted murder of the police officers, yes, there is a lot of danger.
Melody Flood, Davis's girlfriend, who is also the mother of his 4-month-old daughter, has been placed in protective custody to keep other members of Davis's gang away from her. D.A. Merola was asked if Melody Flood had helped police in their effort to track down Larry Davis.
I think it would be inappropriate for me to indicate who our sources of information is or are or were. I think that you only would be endangering the lives of those particular individuals, but obviously we received information from many sources.
Police now say the .45 automatic handgun Davis had with him last Saturday when arrested has been tested and proven to be one of the weapons used to wound the 6 cops and one of the guns used to kill the 4 Bronx drug dealers. If convicted of charges he faces just in the Bronx, Larry Davis could be sentenced to 375 years behind bars. Bob O'Brien, Channel 5 News.